Hey, this is the Daily Overpass. My name is Eric and I make apps. Now today, let's talk about procrastination and Parkinson's law. Okay, so I am back in the office. As you can see, there's nobody else here in the parking lot, but because I have a quote that I promised the client by tomorrow, and it's not done yet. I've had like 5 days to do it, and I haven't done it. So I have this deadline of tomorrow, so I have to get it done. So I'm forcing myself to come in and do a little bit of work on it. But first, I want to talk to you guys about deadlines and Parkinson's law. So deadlines for a software developer are one of the most stressful things we have. We have a certain date we have to meet. We have to get all the bugs out of the code. We have to get everything done by a certain time, and that causes a lot of stress. But sometimes if we don't have a deadline, we wouldn't get anything done. I find that if I give a project to a developer, I never set a deadline. I make them give me the deadline. When is this going to be done by? Because developers are different. You can have a developer that does a task in 1 day, or a developer that takes that same task and does it in 2 weeks, right? You would think the quality would be lower for the one who spent a day doing it. Yeah, I mean, you'd think, right? But a lot of the times the quality is the same. Some developers just have it in their mind it's going to take 2 weeks, and another developer may think it will take 1 day. So this is why the paying by the hour a lot of the time doesn't work. You have to think about not just the hour, but how long will this take you. I'm never impressed when somebody says, I'll work for, whatever, $12 an hour, right? Because it depends on how quickly they work. And sometimes it's just a mental thing. Some developers just have it in their mind, right? So today I want to talk about Parkinson's law, which you may know about already, but it's the law that says that work expands to the amount of time that you give it. So like this document I have to do, if I gave myself 2 hours to do it, which I'm going to do, I'm going to get this done in the next 2 hours, I will find a way to get that document done in the next 2 hours. If I gave myself the entire day, I will research things. I will give myself the entire day to do it. I will spread the time out. The quality may or may not be better, right? That's the thing about it, right? In Parkinson's law, I did a little bit of research on this. It was coined by C. Northrop Parkinson, who has the same birthday as me. So it's me, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and the Parkinson law guy, right? But this is something you see all the time. I can remember when I was like at this investment bank, and a lot of times because I was a senior developer, they would get me to code on everything and they would give it to other people, which was really stressful for me. Everybody hated me because of it, because I would try to pad it out. I can remember once looking at this one website component, and I said, in my mind, I thought this should take 5 days to do comfortably. It should be 5 days to comfortably do. But I'm going to say 10 days because I know it's not going to be me doing it. So I said, okay, I think this will be 10 days. Ooh, Eric, you think 10 days? The manager was like, really, you think 10 days? We're going to get this guy over here to do it. And I said, yeah, let's give him 10 days, right? So we go over to the other guy and I said, okay, I'll tell you what, we got 10 days to do it, right? And he goes, ooh, that's a bit ambitious, don't you think? And I was like, what? Right, this is one of the things that a lot of people who are not in software don't realize. Different developers work at different speeds, right? Some of them they just get into their head. This is a 3-month project, where somebody else might think, hey, this will take a week or 3 weeks. And a lot of the times, the key defining feature is the deadline. You have to put that deadline on there. And I always let the developers set their own deadline. And it depends. If I'm paying by the hour, which is very rare, I prefer to pay by the project. If I'm paying by the hour, then no, we ain't doing that. They don't set their own time, but well, they do, but it's whether or not it's acceptable to me. If I think that's acceptable, if I think that's an acceptable amount of time, right? If you have my favorite, I'm sure you've seen lots of TED Talks, but my favorite ever TED Talk is called Inside the Mind of a Master Procrastinator by Tim Urban, I think his name was. And if you've never seen it, I mean, do yourself a favor and spend 20 minutes watching that video. It's very funny, and it's all about procrastination, how we all procrastinate on some level. We all think nobody else procrastinates, but we do, right? For me, it's this document. So even as I'm talking to you right now, I am procrastinating because that's the one thing I need to get done. But like I said, the videos get done regardless. So we're going to do the video, and then I'm going to go in there and start working on that document. So let me tell you, what kind of problems do you have with procrastinator? If you never procrastinate, if you can honestly tell me that you never procrastinate, please put it into comments, because I'd be interested to hear that, because I've never met anybody who doesn't have a problem with procrastination. And if you watch that video, that TED Talk, I mean, one of the things, the only way to avoid procrastination is to set a deadline. And that's why I have this deadline for tomorrow. Oh, why did I say tomorrow? Oh well. Anyway, that's it for today. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Bye.